Hello and welcome. Today I decided to show my Blue Eyes version of the deck combined with the Bystial engine. At the moment there is a lot of different versions you can play, the most popular being the Primate one, which is also the most expensive one. So if you don't want to spend a lot of money, then there are other alternatives you can choose from. You can do pure Blue Eyes, you can do Bystial, which is my personal favorite. Then you have also very popular at the moment are Invoked and Fiendsmith. But then you can also do like, I don't know, Tempeyes, Centurion, Horus, stuff like that. So let's jump into the deck profile. The main deck has 42 cards. We are playing two vanillas with Jet. I think if you're gonna be playing a deck combined with any other engine, then I think you should be playing two Blue Eyes. If you're gonna be playing pure, then you put this at 3. I've also seen people play only one, but I don't think that's a good idea, since if it gets banished and you don't have an option to bring it back, then you're gonna be kinda on a tough spot, because some cards require Blue Eyes to resolve, and if you don't have it, then it's gonna be a problem. Blue Eyes Jet, insanely strong card, has 3 very good effects, and I think every version of Blue Eyes should include one. For our support cards, we played 3. We have 2 Neos with the Master. I'm playing 2 Neos just because we are playing level 6 Bystials, which gives us which opens place for level 10 Synchros. Overall, great support card, can be special summoned, can manipulate levels, and can mill from the deck. Master, I still love this card. He can recycle our tuners. He can also recycle himself from the grave to the deck, target one effect monster on the field, send it to the graveyard, and special summon one Blue Eyes monster from the graveyard. So another way to recycle our Blue Eyes cards. Then of course the best normal summon in the deck, we have Triple Sage. You have to play 3, there's no other option. He can search, he can target, so yeah. The same goes for Maiden. You have to play 3. The main card we are looking for to start our combo with True Light has also other different great effects, so yeah, 3 is a must. Then for the spells, we are playing Triple Wishes. Some people started to play 2, and they say that it's kind of a third one, it's kind of brick, and you don't actually activate it because you don't have a target for it. I have target. I have 3 cards I can choose when activating this card. It's also the main spell you're searching for, so I think the sooner you can get to this card, the better your game is gonna be. Then we play Roar, 1 Roar. I think 1 is enough. You can put this at 2 if you want, but you need to be careful because you are locked into dragons. Then we play 1 Mausoleum, necessary for our Link monster, and then we play 1 Ultimate Fusion. I'm including this card just because I'm also playing 2 Tyrants, so this helps us to bring it even faster compared to Contact Fuse, because it's also a good interruption in the opponent's turn because it's a quick spell card, and we can also pop a card on the field since we have to include the Blue Eyes in the fusion. So yeah, we have the sooner you can bring the Tyrant out, the better chances of winning you have. And then for the traps, we play 1 True Light and 1 Majesty. So True Light necessary for the engine, and Majesty just good card to pop 2 cards because we are using 2 Blue Eyes. Okay, for the Bystial engine, definitely Triple Rebellions, probably my favorite card. Insane card. He can search for Bystials, and he can also place a branded continuous spell or trap directly from the deck up on the field. So very similar to Maiden, which can do with the True Light. Then we play one of each, one Bystial, one Magna. Sorry, one Magna, one Bystial, one Druid Swarm. These two guys are now limited, so you can only play one copy. And then we have also Saronir and Boldrake. You can play maybe two Boldrakes or two Saronirs, your choice. But I like to have 1/1 since Saronir can also, when he's sent to the grave, he can mill from the deck. So we can mill Lobelion, we can do our continuous spell card, Branded Regained, which is very, very good in this particular build. Focusing on our Bystial monsters. I just want to show you quickly two other cards you can play. One being Branded Beast. I was also playing it before, but I just decided to cut it out just because I need space. I don't want to have a huge main deck. This card is pretty good, but the only downside is that when you control a Bystial monster, you can tribute one other dragon to pop a card on your opponent's field. So I think it's good. It's also very good because it can help recycle with Regained. But the only downside I see is that you have to tribute another dragon monster, so you are sacrificing one of your monsters to be able to pop something on the opponent's field. So that's why I think this is just a little bit too much for me. That's why I put it out, because I want to have as much bodies on the field as possible. And another one is Etude of the Branded, a pretty cool card. When it's activated, any card that is sent as a tribute or as a material for synchro, fusion, link monsters is automatically banished when your opponent, it's not going on the grave, but it's just going to banish. So you are kind of cutting out the engine cards that your opponent needs to be bring back in the game. So yeah. Also another great alternative, if you have space, you can include it. Okay, this is for the Bystials. Now we go for the hand traps. We are playing, of course, Triple Ash. In my opinion, still the best hand trap in the game. Then we have Triple Logbird. Love this card. It can shut down your drawing power. And also it's a spellcaster, which means we can link it into a spirit if we need. Then we play two Veilers. I was playing three, but I decided to cut one out just because it's searchable with the Sage and it's also recyclable, so you have pretty much all the time access to this card. Then we play one of each, Tactics, Designator, and Called by the Grave. They are all limited, so you can play only one copy of it. Designator is very good. I would like to play two if possible, but just got limited recently because everyone is playing Ashes and Imperms, so you can easily counter that. Called by the Grave standard to shut down Ash, and Triple Tactics, just a great card with 3 strong effects. So yeah, and to finish it off, of course, Triple Imperms, best hand trap. And also another card that is very popular now is Dominus Purge, but unfortunately it doesn't go well with our deck just because it shuts down the effects of dark monsters, and since we are playing 4 level 6 Bystials, which are all dark, we don't want to do that. Okay, for the extra deck, we are playing 2 spirits with a seal. I think you don't need 3, but if you want to be extra safe, of course you can do it. 1 seal. Sometimes I play 2, or sometimes I even put SP Knight inside, just because I'm kind of like switching. Depends how I feel. SP is still a good card, so if you have space, definitely include it. If you have space for 2 seals, this is also a very nice option, just because if you end the board with a seal and with a spirit, it's a very strong board. Then we have Black Rose and Ancient Fairy Ring, sorry, Ancient Fairy Life Dragon. Great options for tag outs from the Spirit. This is the new card that came recently out. If you attack with the Spirit, you tag it out, summon this card in defense, and can still attack with, because the defense is calculated as an attack option, so it can swing with even more than Blue Eyes, which is crazy. Then we have Triple Spirit, the main synchro monster you're looking for. That's why I want to maximize it. Mostly people play 2, and you should probably be fine with only 2. But I just want to be extra safe here to have an additional copy available all the time if needed. Then we have Lightstorm Dragon, still very good for popping back rows. For our level 10s, we have, of course, Dispatter because we're playing Bystials, and Chaos Angel, very good in this build because we are always getting both effects off, since we're using Neo Kaiser, which is light, and any level 6 Bystial, which is dark, so both effects are always enabled. For the big boy, we have the one ultimate, and then we are finishing off with 2 Tyrants and 1 Neo. Like I said, we have 2 options to bring Tyrant out, so the sooner you can get it out, the better it's gonna be. I was also including before this package Crimson Dragon with the Cypher, or even Blazer if you have it. I still love this package. It's insane, but unfortunately the amount of times you can make it, it's kind of like limited, so you don't always bring these 2 out in every game, which is a little bit of a downside, but we'll always love this package and we'll try to play it as soon as like there's gonna be any kind of additional space. Okay, so this is it. Now we go for the side deck, which is gonna be, of course, triple Lancia, the most popular card in the side deck. Everyone plays it. Then I'm playing Triple Bell. Love this card because it's very similar to Ash. It's just more focused on the graveyard effects. Then I'm playing 2 Nips. At the moment, I don't like to play it in the main deck, just because I don't like the idea of giving the opponent a big body, especially if you activate it at the wrong time and the opponent gets a big token. And if you don't have an option to remove it in the next round, it's gonna probably destroy you. So getting owned by your own token kinda sucks. So yeah, it's still a good option, don't get me wrong, but I think playing 3 is not necessary anymore. Then I'm playing also one Pot of Prosperity, which I sometimes put it in the main deck, depends how I feel. Good card, very helps with consistency. Then we have, of course, Harpy's Feather Duster with 2 Lightning Storms, mostly for the back row. And then, of course, Solomon Judgments. It's very good if you put these cards in the main deck, because the Tyrant will help you recycle it, so you can constantly set this card and start negating your opponent, which is pretty crazy. Quickly, I just want to show you some optional cards you can play in the side deck, because we are very limited, only 15 spaces available. I wish they would kind of bump it up maybe to 20, that would be nice, because there is a lot of different cards. And it's just not enough space for everything. So you can do Ghost Ogres. I was playing this card in the main deck. Very good card. It can deal with pretty much anything that activates effect on the field. So very strong card. Then you have Chaos Hunter, very popular. It can be special summoned when your opponent special summons a monster. For the link decks, you have Phantasmi, very good card, not popular enough. I don't see many people use it, but it's still a good option. Of course, Ultimate Slayer, popular card, Same goes for Metaltronus. Another option, Book of Eclipse, very good card. For the older cards, you have Dark Ruler, was very popular back then, evenly matched, still a very annoying card until this day. I love it, and also the Dimensional Barrier. So yeah, so many great options to choose from, but it's just not enough space for everything. So you have to like go with the flow, what you feel is best working for you. So yeah, this is it. This is my deck profile. Hope you enjoyed it. Would really appreciate any kind of feedback, what you think, if there's anything I'm missing or if there's anything I should replace. So help me make this deck even better. And also, if you're playing some kind of similar deck combined with the Bystial engine, let me know what kind of ratio of cards you're playing, and this will definitely help me with the deck. So yeah, with all this said, thanks for watching.